Open doors for you. So the Pino one, follow plan. Heart on scan, skip inlands. Clap these hands, steady click, click, boom, that's bang. Chip, chip, chip on the cam. Raw, pay in full, play your hand. Pray to sounds, pumping heavy voodoo drums. Mother tongues, hips and lungs, shaking stumps. Turn the monks to punks, and the punks to monks. Get the kiss of awe, take 'em to Kenya. They come with jaw, getting back to more. When they feel like none, sell 'em in sailor. Little symphony for ya, for ya. Just hold me on my feet, c'est là pour moi, for ya. Then you know, yeah. See pour moi, open doors for ya, c'est là.
We simply have to focus on this man. In terrific form and top scorer in the competition. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sue Smith. And only 8 teams left in this cup competition. We're at the quarter-final stage. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Troyes.
Well, the hosts are clear favourites in this tie, and you just wonder how their opponents are going to approach the game. I think the key thing is to keep it tight over the first 20 minutes, start to frustrate the fans, then hopefully they can take one of the opportunities that land their way. It'll be a big achievement if they can pull this off.
Le numéro 20, Rodrigo. On termine avec le numéro 15, Luis Diaz.
Salut, salut, bon match. Bonne joue bien. Bon match, salut. Merci. Merci à toi. Bon match. Salut. Bon courage. Un bon match. Bonne chance. Salut. Bonne chance. Merci. Bonne chance. Merci. Salut. Bon match. Bonne chance les gars. Merci. Merci. Bon match. Bon courage. Merci. Bon match.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-4-2, and I always think that this system offers a strong defensive presence all over the pitch. And in attack, you always have numbers getting forward. They've got quality out wide, so I'm sure the flanks are going to be used today.
A potentially exciting match in store, and it's Paris Saint-Germain who kick off. It's with Amin. Rodrigo. Options in the centre. Surely! Oh, what a save! Now, how about the short corner? Later to the box. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Trying to tee it up. Must be! And it would have been quite the dramatic moment at this stage of the game.
Oh, he'll be disappointed with that. Maybe it just came to him a little bit early.
Well, PSG have it back now. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, had to intervene. Can he do it to take the lead? Oh, my goodness, monster tackling.
Yeah, it was a really important tackle there. He looked like he was in, didn't he?
Boura. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch in particular. What do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's certainly scored a few goals this season. They're going to have to try and mark him tightly because if they give him too much time, he's going to punish you.
Well, they could break at pace. But they took care of the situation defensively. Ferreira. And Diaz has it. Now, who can he play it to? And he did well to cut it out. Boura. Boura. Balde. Untidy in possession. Rodrigo. Now options are plenty. And he's made headway. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper, though. He's been completely exposed. But once he's through, it's a neat finish. Very cool and collected.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next.
87, Joao Neves.
Ismael Boura. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Interesting 90 minutes ahead of us here. Paris Saint-Germain get things started. Must be. Into the second half, here at the Parc des Princes. And slipped through beautifully. Diaz. Opportunity here. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. It's inch perfect, and it makes the striker's job relatively easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a really good goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Boura. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Rodrigo. And no let-up. Well, it could be on for him here. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
Three goals without reply.
Le numéro 15, Luis Diaz.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in.
GH606YU est attendu de toute urgence au poste de secours porte 13. Merci.
Careless to concede the free kick. Genuine chance. Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Incisive pass. Needs composure. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defence to attack. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about, just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
A lopsided contest, 4-0.
Le numéro 20, Rodrigo.
Ismaël Boura. Well, they have the ball once more. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, I think this is a really good bit of business. The club must be delighted. He's going to bring a lot to the squad, and I'm sure we're going to see that from the off.
Well, there to intercept. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Dangerous ball. Can he put it away? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here's the replay, and it's so impressive how quickly they go from back to front. And once he's through, there's no second guessing. Goes straight for power and absolutely thumps it past the keeper. That's a proper striker's finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Sort du terrain. Le numéro 17.
Just the challenge that was required.
Son remplaçant, le numéro 13. Pavlovic.
Is it the perfect pass? Rodrigo. Oh, the threat level is still high. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Yeah, good position in there, wasn't it?
Well, not far away from the final whistle, and PSG very much in control.
Well, they've been excellent and thoroughly deserved to win this. Some of the attacking players been a pleasure to watch. They just look so dangerous when they go forward. If I was a defender, I definitely wouldn't want to play against this team.
Must be! And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Here's the replay, and he does well to find space, but you'd always expect him to score from that sort of range.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. Cucurella. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. That's a good-looking pass. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, and he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
Now to the front post. The referee's whistle for full time, and Paris Saint-Germain move on.
Well, it was all a bit of a canter, to be honest. Dominated pretty much from start to finish, and the result was in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.
Needs composure. Can he put it away? And there it is.